And who would that be?
My brother.
I'm sorry?
My brother.
So when someone has guardianship over someone else, doesn't that mean that they're in charge of any type of spending of money? Correct?
Yes.
All right. So my understanding for reading, court is calling 2025 CR 004431 State versus Kimberly Renee Essex. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Words for the state.
Michael Bellow from Miss Essex.
And are you Miss Essex?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You entered a plea to count 4, paragraph A of no contest.
The word enhancement carries a lot of weight in this context. It means Kimberly's sentence could be increased due to her prior convictions. In other words, the court is essentially saying, you've been here before, and this time it's going to cost you. This is an important factor to keep in mind moving forward, as it changes the entire dynamic of how the hearing will unfold.
You pled true to the enhancement. State waived counts 3, 1, 2, counts 4, paragraph B, and just one moment. Well, this will make it simple. They are proceeding on counts 4, paragraph A, and the enhancement. All other paragraphs were waived. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state opposes your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI and TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
And there was also a McMyoff evaluation.
And the McMyoff evaluation?
Yes,
All right, any objections?
no objections.
The state, Judge.
All right, state, do you have any witnesses?
No witnesses, Judge.
Defense, any witnesses?
I have one witness, ma'am.
All right, you may call your witness.
Yes.
And if you'll step over to this side, please. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
William Essex.
All right, you may proceed.
Mr. Essex, how are you related to Kimberly?
She is my daughter.
Yes, your daughter. So you're familiar with her legal situations?
Correct.
Okay. You're aware of what she's charged with today?
Correct.
And you're aware that she is facing up to 10 years in prison?
Yeah.
Do you feel 10 years is going to help her?
As a father, 10 years, gee, but I don't see at her age what benefit that would be. And as you explained to me earlier, maybe a different scenario would be the you say the mental and alcohol treatment center,
Right.
which sounds really more applicable to this case. I think Kimberly has obviously issues with alcohol and drugs, but also the mental issues have not really been addressed. She feels that she has drugs implanted in her stomach and her brain, just various things that I think she would benefit from the other program in the prison.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge?
She's a good person. She just great heart.
I have no other questions.
Any questions?
Just a few, Judge. I'm Mr. Essex.
Okay.
Okay, can call you Bill.
Sure.
What do you prefer?
Whatever you feels fine.
All right. So I know you're Miss Essex's father, and she's kind of had a history of struggles. Is that fair?
Correct.
Back to the mid or the 2000s,
Yes.
back to theft. Have that intoxication assault, which seemed to be a life-changing event for her.
Yes.
Like she did a little time for criminal mischief.
I believe so. Yes. 16 months.
And sometime after she got out of prison for her intoxication assault, he put on probation for another DWI. Remember that?
I'm not aware of that. I'm aware of that.
Remember her going back to prison? Subsequent?
No. We're still on time in Houston.
Okay, so you're not aware of anything out of Austin?
Yep. Yes, yeah. Exactly right.
That was, it's like discharged in 21, so
Correct,
we're talking about decades of substance use
correct,
issues.
correct.
And have you personally observed in the last few decades substance abuse issues as her father?
Yes,
You've seen how that affects her behavior.
yes.
And now, are you familiar with the facts kind of the instant case?
More or less, yes.
Now, there's some indication on the front of this, which, in fairness, pretrial sentencing officer investigates this to give the court context. Right?
Okay.
Kind of the purpose of all this.
Okay,
They like to view the whole person before the court makes a decision, and they give their impressions sometimes. And the impression that they got is that she acknowledged guilt, but she gave a statement, and the statement seems to indicate that she was given a card to use. And that was just kind of that. Is that consistent?
I wasn't involved. That was my former wife.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not personally familiar
No.
with this? Okay. Now, the plea bargain here is 10 years opposed. So I'm here, I look at this history.
Okay,
I look at the opportunities that she has received. For
correct.
treatment, probation, and
Right.
everything. So she's clearly shown us that she's either not taking it seriously or she's not ready. She hasn't been ready before. So is there anything in this situation here that tells you that this situation is different?
That's a good question, but I don't think 10 years is, I think it's ludicrous in regards to the situation.
I understand. So 10 years seems like a large amount of prison time.
Yes, it does.
But, so from your perspective, maybe a little less than 10 years old.
Her father just said this rehab is her last shot. Think about that. For a parent, it means standing by helplessly while the system decides whether your child deserves one more chance at redemption or a prison cell. It's a heartbreaking position to be in. So the question is, should the judge lean toward compassion, or has Kimberly already exhausted all her chances? If you were in the judge's seat right now, what would you decide?
Some structured rehabilitation facility.
Yes.
Do you believe there's any other option if we're to hope she has any chance of getting back on her feet?
I think the structured rehabilitation is gonna be our last shot.
And do you think probation without that structure is going to work for her based on what you see?
No, I think she needs some structure.
I don't want that to work, Judge.
All right, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you, sir.
They just started.
All right, counsel, any other witnesses? All right. So, Miss Essex, I want you to know I listened to the testimony that was given by your father. But I've read the PSI report. Are you still, and I don't know if you want to call your client as a witness, she's given up the right to remain silent, but in the PSI, she's saying that she was given the credit card. But in looking through things, she wasn't given the credit card. And what she's spending the credit card on, I mean, there are many things with Dobby nails, going to the dermatologist, going to HEB, going to 7-Eleven, Best Buy, Shell Station, the Alamo Cafe, Best Western Hotel, SQZ, Trip Reggie, Specs Liquor, Crown Cap, and there are Dobby's nail 7/22/24, another Dobby's nail 7/22/24, all in the same day. Then there's Walmart, then there's Five Below, then there's Specs Liquor, then there's Ross, then there's Sushi Place, then there's FedEx, then there's American Best, Dollar Tree, Burlington, Wine and More, Chili's. So she, KFC, Torchy's, Don and Ben's Liquor. So is she still insisting? Oh, Saltgrass, is she still in?
Which ones?
And it says in the stipulations that her mom is at a retirement community
Yes.
and that people there became concerned. And that's when they discovered that the mom's credit cards were gone. And actually, the person who has guardianship of the mom became concerned as well.
Yes.
So it appears that your client was just spending money with no intention of paying it back because she didn't pay it back. Did she expect her mother, who's in a retirement home, to pay this back?
I can't answer that.
And it's like if she's saying that she had permission for it and it was a gift.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Oh, you want to raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Can you tell you which ones?
No, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Kimberly Essex.
All right, you can lower your hand. Your mom lives in a retirement community. So that I'm assuming that means that she's retired. Is that correct?
Yes.
And someone else has guardianship over her. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, but I came back to her from the hospital. She had a heart attack.
No, my question is, does somebody else have guardianship over her?
I guess so.
And who would that be?
My brother.
I'm sorry?
My brother.
So when someone has guardianship over someone else, doesn't that mean that they're in charge of any type of spending of money? Correct?
Yes.
All right. So my understanding for reading the stipulations is you came to stay with her
Yes. Yeah.
and you were staying with her. And then her credit cards were determined to be missing. And you didn't have permission from the guardian to take those credit cards. And you did. And were you going to Dobby's Nails, Specs Liquor Store?
Yes.
And were you going to Best Western,
Yes.
HEB,
Yes.
Torchy's?
That was with my mom.
All right. And Walmart and Dollar General?
It's pretty extensive.
All right. So,
Sorry.
oh, no, there's no need to apologize to the court. This is the state of Texas versus, so you can apologize to the state of Texas, maybe apologize to your mother, but my credit cards were not the credit cards that were taken. Do you have any questions of the witness state?
Miss Essex, after having gone through that, do you believe that you were completely honest with the PSI officer?
Pretty much. Yes.
Your mother gave you the card and that was that,
She was, yeah, but not on all those charges.
but she gave you the card, but she gave you limited permission.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
you just took it too far.
A little bit.
You indicated to the PSI officer that you're a rule following person.
That was out of character
What was that character?
to use the car excessively.
I mean, you have more than a handful of other charges in here, several prison trips, were those out of character?
Several
Arrests and prison trips,
yes.
are those also out of character? At what point does it become working?
I don't know. What was that? Oh, asking.
You told the PSI officer in
Yeah.
this court that you're a rule following person, that this particular incident was
It's
out
just a
of
manic, yeah. A manic episode I have.
dating all the way back to 2007.
Well, 2007 is when I got a DWI.
Hurt somebody,
Yes.
right? You went to prison for that.
Yes.
Was that out of character?
I guess so, yes. I'm like, I own it.
Picked up another DWI in Austin.
In
7 years.
2014, 10 years ago.
Was that out of
11
character?
A little bit, yeah.
Done jail time for destroying somebody else's property?
That was my mom's house, but that's another story.
Was that out of character?
I don't believe that one was out of character. I had all my stuff in the house. I didn't have a way to get in, any of my things.
And kind of understand what I'm saying at.
Yeah.
You have a list of issues you've had with the law. So is it fair to say that this was out of character, or do you need help fixing your character?
I don't know. What you want me to say? I really don't.
How many times have you been on probation?
Haven't been, I've been on parole.
Did they put you on probation in Harris or Travis County?
No, I did the county time and then I went to the prison for 29 days.
I'm gonna show you this, and it says that in August 2015, you're put on probation for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And then
That's a PSI, right?
Well, that was
Yeah.
probation, and then just under 4 years later, you were revoked, and sentenced to TC. Were you not on probation
Okay,
in Travis
I thought
County?
it's PSI. Is that different or no?
PSI is something that happens post
Or before it
finding
gets
of guilt,
sentenced, right?
re-sentencing.
Yeah.
Yes. This looks like you're on supervision in Austin
Okay,
for 3.5, almost 4 years. Is that fair?
yes, that is correct.
What happened?
I would have told you, I mean, I remember being on PSI and then,
And I'm sorry, if you could speak this way.
it was a long time ago. I guess I was on pre-sentence trial, whatever it was, and then I ended up going to prison in 2014.
And you indicated, Ms. Essex, that you were not under the influence of any substances when this happened. This offense that we're here for, is that true?
I wasn't under the influence of when I charged this stuff.
Yes.
No, I mean, I had gone to the liquor store and whatnot, but I wasn't intoxicated. What is that?
No, I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Any questions? Defense.
No questions, Your Honor. I do have a few things I'd like to address.
Yes.
While
Do
she
you have a
was,
trial court certification?
while she was in, Bear County, she wanted me to present those certificates to the court that showing that she is trying to be a better person. She's asking for, outpatient, intensive outpatient. She says she is willing to go to Laurel Ridge for an extended period of time. She has the threat of prison hanging over her head, which I think will motivate her strongly to help her keep out of prison and be successful on this probation. She had troubles last time, but she is older. She is motivated.
All right, so Ms. Essex, I want you to know that I heard everything that has been said. I've internalized everything. And this is what I want you to internalize, right? You've got to realize that the person that you committed this offense against was your mom. Your mom is in a retirement facility. Your mom is in such a state that she has a guardian, which legally means she's not able to take care of herself. And what you did,
And there it is, the emotional gut punch. The judge lays it out clearly. This wasn't just a case of theft. It was a betrayal of a vulnerable parent. That's what makes financial exploitation cases so devastating. It's not just about stolen money. It's about broken trust and a failure to protect someone who depended on you. This is the moment in the courtroom where sympathy starts to fade and the weight of the harm truly sets in.
the guise of, I want to be with my mom, I want to help my mom.
Yeah.
You went into her retirement home, her apartment or community. And what you did was you took credit cards from a vulnerable person and you had no qualms about using those cards. And you would still be using those cards probably today, but not for the fact that the guardian of your mother said, hey, somebody's been using these credit cards. You had no intention for paying for that.
No, I would pay it back.
No, you say you would pay it back now, but that's because you have a criminal case. I don't think that you are a good candidate for probation. I'm not going to give you probation. I'm going to find you guilty. The enhancements are going to be true. The court is going to sentence you to the 10 years in the prison. You get credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine. There's to be no contact with Dorothy Essex, Philip Essex. There's to be restitution, if any, to Dorothy Essex. I'll request a therapeutic community. There's to be no residing with any vulnerable person or anyone who's younger than 17 years of age or older than 65 years of age. The court, as previously stated, is giving you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And yes, your agreement was that either I would grant you probation or either I would sentence you to 10 years in the prison. And I'm sentencing you to 10 years in the prison. Good luck to you.
1 second.
Thank you.
1 second.
All right, everyone, we're going to go on recess, and mental health